Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, the Nursing Jewel. Yeah, I know it's been a month and I had planned on doing this update, but night shift really takes a lot and so much has happened these last few weeks. If you didn't see my community post that I made, your girl got engaged. Ooh, keep the ring. Aquamarine with diamonds and a gold band. It's so beautiful. The bling though, the bling. Yeah, so now I'm planning a wedding. So, there's been a lot of stuff going on that's been preventing me from doing this update, but I've been meaning to do it. As we speak right now, I just got off of the bus shift. Yes, I still do that 2 days a week. And then, I work nights at the psych hospital still 5 nights a week. So I've been a busy bee. So yeah, let me just give you guys an update. So I think the last time I left off, I just let you guys know what it had been like working in psych. I believe at that point from my last video, I was just off of orientation or so. So now I have officially completed my 90 days. I completed that August 23rd. So, I'm no longer a newbie. Even though, I'm still learning, there's still a whole bunch more to learn. I definitely feel a little bit more comfortable, more confident with psych patients. So since we left off, some things that have, I would say, changed. I have now been taking the role as charge nurse. Which is I'm still trying to process. It's not my favorite thing to do, honestly, because it's paperwork involved and people come to you with their problems, or the texts come to me with things that are going on, and I'm yo, I'm still learning. But how it works in my psych hospital, if it's your home unit, the unit, there's multiple units. If that's your home unit, and if you work with a float, unless it's your within your 90 days, whoever's home unit it is, they're supposed to be charge nurse, as well as if we work with a travel nurse, whoever's home unit it is, it's supposed to be charge nurse. Now, if it's a travel nurse with a float nurse, the float nurse will be the charge, because in general, travel nurses aren't supposed to be charge nurses in my hospital. So because of that, and because I didn't have a permanent person to work with, and it also goes by seniority as well. So I'm not always charge nurse. There's 2 other nurses who I work with once a week. Each, they have worked there for 10 plus years. So whenever I work with them, they're the charge nurse. But when I work with, I said, a float or a newer nurse, not new as in new nurse, but new as in new to the hospital, then I'm charge nurse. So yeah, that and I don't even, it's not my favorite thing to do, like I mentioned, but it's they don't even pay us as much. It's just an extra $1.75. So in the check, it really comes out to probably $50 extra. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, it's for the amount of responsibilities they give you, in regards to patients, I've been told by patients that they would sue me. I'm going to be a part of their big lawsuit. And it's funny because I read and watch psych meme videos and stuff like that. And apparently that's a common thing in psych, where the patient's starting to sue the hospital and sue you. So, but I feel I've definitely grown tougher. When working in psych, you can't be too nice. And I'm a nice person in general. I don't mind certain things. It's not that I let people walk over me, but I brush off things. I'm whatever. In my head, I'm okay, there's something going on with you, so whatever. So, but with psych patients, some of them feed off of that. And so, they test you. They definitely test the limits, I would say. So I've definitely, I would say, grown a tougher skin. So another update I didn't tell you guys, and for some of y'all who've been watching for a while, you're gonna be girl, do you know what you want? So I have been accepted into an MSN program. I will be I know. So here's the thing. So I'm like, okay, I want to get a master's. I want to do it quick and fast. So if you watch when I finished my BSN, I said that, like, you know, MPH is where I want to go. All the MPH programs that I've seen are like 2 years or so, and I'm like, okay, that's a long time. Plus, on top of that, at the job, like, since they have tuition reimbursement, I would have to stay for, like, you know, a certain amount of time. So I'm like, okay, that's a total of, like, call it 4 or 5 years. And now that I'm getting married, I don't know, like, if we're gonna move, what we're gonna do, like, you know. So, like, there's a lot of factors to consider. So I'm like, okay, not to be, like, I don't want to say what's the easiest degree to get, but the quickest degree to get. And from what I was doing through research, seeing through research, was MSN, like a Master's of Science in Nursing. So I checked out my jobs, like tuition reimbursement, all the schools that they have partnerships with. And so I checked out Capella just because it was cheap. And my job literally covers the entire degree, really. And they have the flex path option, which is self-paced. You pay a flat rate fee for like 3 months, and then, you know, take as many classes as you want. If you finish one, you can start another, like, keep going for that 3 months for the flat rate fee. So people have finished in 5 months, people have finished in 8 months, and I'm like, okay, that's more so aligned with what I'm looking for. I did apply and get accepted before I got engaged, so I'm like, man, but luckily, like I said, my employer's paying for it, so, like, I'll get the money back. And through what I saw yesterday when I was checking the agreement form that my employer has with Capella, they actually bill the tuition reimbursement people, so I feel like they're the ones actually paying for it. Like, nothing is going to come out of my pocket except for, like, you know, those little fees that they have, technology fee, this fee, that fee. So yeah, so I should be starting in November with my first course. Yeah, I know when I graduated, I said, like, I'm done with nursing school. If what I say, if APA is calling, it would probably be like a Master's of Science in Nursing and Public Health Nursing. But even that, like, the amount of time that it takes to complete that type of MSN, I'm like, I might as well just go for an MPH. To me, an MPH has more value than an MSN in Public Health Nursing. I feel like you could do more with an MPH. It's more broad than an MSN in Public Health Nursing, you know what I mean? It's specific to Public Health Nursing. So don't worry, I'm still sticking to the, you know, I want to broaden my horizons and not be stuck. But also the reason why I wanted to get a master's in nursing as well, like, after thinking about it, is like, okay, do I see myself doing bedside or direct patient care for the next 5 to 10 years? And my answer was no. I'm keeping it real with y'all. My answer was no. Before I even started nursing, my first degree was in management, long-term care administration. So, like, you know, but at that time I felt like, you know, it wasn't as personable with the patients, and that's why I not switched over. Like, I graduated, got my degree, then I was like, okay, I'm doing nursing. Started doing the direct patient care. I'm like, this ain't it either. So I'm trying to find the healthy medium in between. And so you guys are probably like, girl, when are you going to get to specialization? So I am doing the MSN in care coordination and transition management. So care coordinator, case manager, whatever you want to call it. I feel like that is a balance between seeing patients, but not like in deep as in nursing, and still, you know, utilizing the management skills that I've developed in my first degree, so it doesn't completely go to waste. So that is what I'm doing with that. So I feel like that is it. If you guys want to see my engagement video, I did post it on my main channel. ItsRubyC. Link will be down in the description box below. Look out for, my fiance and I are doing like an entire wedding series. So like us looking at venues. I've been recording that most likely when I go dress shopping, when I do my bridesmaid proposal boxes, when we have our dinners, and everything in between. I'm African, so, you know, we have the traditional before the actual like other weddings. So all that in between. If you want to keep up with my personal life on that level, definitely subscribe to my main channel. And yeah, so you guys can look forward to some more school vlogs from me, some more nursing school vlogs from me in November. But until now, I feel like I'll do another update in a couple of weeks, just if anything else happens. But so far, I still like my job. It's still like, you know, it's still good, you know. The pay is still good, you know. The people that I work with are great. There are some people, there are a sprinkle of people that would say that I'm like, ugh. But, you know, that comes with any job. Like, you'll never find an extremely perfect job. And my job has flaws as well, but, you know, right now, it's all gravy. It's all Gucci. So, yeah, guys, that is my update. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.